Hi, I'm Clifton Warren, and welcome to the Top Producer podcast series. Today's episode 3, Generating Referrals by Leveraging Your Existing Clients. Referrals are the most efficient and effective way to drive new business growth in your business. And there are two types of referrals. There's unsolicited and proactive. Unsolicited referrals is when your client passes your name on to someone else, a friend, colleague, or relative. Many people refer to this as word of mouth. And matter of fact, when I speak with professionals and ask them how they generate their new business, they'll often say, oh, it's by word of mouth or by referral. What they mean is unsolicited. The second type of referral is proactive. This is a very targeted approach. You know exactly who you're looking for, the types of firms you're looking for, and you're asking your clients for help to be introduced. Regardless of whether they're unsolicited or proactive, you need both. Referrals for many professionals are a missed opportunity. And the reason for that is that they're simply not organized enough to get referrals, even unsolicited ones. And they have an ad hoc approach. So they'll ask for referrals, but it's ad hoc if they remember. So the key to generating good, consistent referrals for your business is being proactive and being organized. I'm going to give you tips on both of those. But regardless, referrals should be your number one marketing activity. There are dozens, if not hundreds of ways to market your professional services. But referral marketing is number one and should be number one. And if you've been in this business for more than 5 years, if you've been in your firm for more than 5, 6, 7 years, you want it to be 80% of your new business source. Top professionals generate 80% of the new business via referral, which leads to high client satisfaction and by having a very disciplined approach. So there's 3 fundamentals you need to have in place to start to drive consistent quality referrals. Number one, you need to have frequent contact. You cannot build good referrals if you don't see your clients. You know, I mentioned, I think in one of the previous episodes, this is the contact sport. And when those contacts is with our existing clients, making sure, we're in regular contact with them, providing great service. And so we need to see our clients more than just once a year, regardless of your industry. Second thing, you need to have a consistent service approach with your clients that exceeds their expectations and helps them achieve their goals. And thirdly, provide a great service. So those are 3 fundamentals: contact, service consistency, and providing great service. But it also helps to have the right focus. And sadly, many have the wrong focus. So when I'm asked, we need to generate referrals, and they just want the mechanics and the scripts. But guess what? You need to have client loyalty. And if your client loyalty is not there, the best referral scripts, language, or techniques are not going to help you one bit. Client loyalty is a must. See, clients will refer to you when there's a high level of satisfaction, when they're satisfied, and when they are asked. So clients also refer as act of reciprocation for the great service that you've given. So to build your referral minds, rebuild the better quality referrals, there's 3 key factors you need. You need to have the right mindset, a consistent process, and make it easy for your clients to help you. So let's begin with the right mindset. Firstly, think of referrals as offering to help your clients instead of selling. Many people fear asking their clients for referrals because they feel embarrassed, they feel like they're pressuring, or they feel like they're trying to sell. You're doing none of those. Have the top professionals focus on helping their clients instead of selling. They may have friends, colleagues, associates that could use their value. You want to make the referral, and this makes the referral conversation easier to have when you're focusing on helping instead of selling. And don't assume that your clients are going to refer to you. Some of them will, But if they do, it's a good chance they're not going to be to your ideal clients, because referrals are not on top of the mind for even your most loyal clients. You know, you can give great service, but we still need to have that referral conversation with the client, because when you leave, they're off doing something else. So you need to periodically remind your clients. So the right mindset is focusing on helping instead of selling. Not assuming that your clients are going to refer to you. Understanding that referrals are not on top of mind of your clients. They need to be periodically reminded. The second step into generating referrals is having a consistent process. So you want to identify your top 20% of your clients that generate 80% of the revenue, the 80-20 rule. These are the ones you want to put a ring around and make them the starting point for generating high quality referrals. You want to have frequent contact with them. So this is a contact sport. And so your top 20% clients, you need to see them more than just once a year. And during one of those service meetings, you want to have a referral conversation with them. So in some cases, if you have an annual renewal date or annual subscription with a client, you perhaps want to have a midterm review, but 6 months out. The referral discussion can be part of that. And you want to make sure you have it on the agenda. So you can, if anytime you're doing a high-level meeting with the client, whether it be at the beginning of a service meeting, the renewal or midterm, you want to have an agenda prepared. And on that agenda, referrals can be listed as one of the items to discuss with the client. That's to remind you and to remind the client. And to make it easy for your client to help you, there are 3 things you can do. Firstly, you need to educate your client by sharing with them your ideal client profile. Who are the types of people you like to look for? Their characteristics, their traits. Secondly, you can provide specific names. You know, quite often when we go to ask a client for referrals, and they'll respond with, "I cannot think of anyone at the moment, but if I do, I'll pass your card on to them." Instead, do some homework and bring names to them. Sit down with the client and ask their opinion on these people that you found. So by generating specific names, they'll help make the referral conversation easier. And once again, you're in helping mode, not selling mode. So here's how you look for specific names of people your client may know. Google your client's name, and you'd be surprised what they might come up with. They might sit on other boards, be part of other organizations, have memberships. Secondly, visit their website. Look for their suppliers, key partnerships. And thirdly, use LinkedIn. Look at your client's network and specific people or organizations that your client might be connected to that might make ideal clients for you. And finally, put it on the agenda. You know, doing your review, make sure that the referral discussion is listed on the agenda. And a good time to do that is upon a delivery. So whenever you've taken on a new client or completed a cycle of the client, let's say in an insurance case, there might be a renewal of the client, you want to make sure next year's policy is delivered to that client. And during that policy delivery, you can review. If you're a mortgage professional, it's when the loan is settled, you might deliver the loan kit or the welcome package to the client. Great time to ask for referrals. If you're a wealth advisor, upon completion of the annual review is another time to complete that also. Referrals are the key to driving successful business. In future episodes, I'll be discussing techniques on how to generate other types of referrals from centers of influences and accountants. But for now, get busy leveraging your clients. I'm Clifton Warren. Thanks for listening.